this has died. Just making sure. Got OBS, we have TAS, and as far as things are going smooth, it seems I'll be all good. So welcome to the stream. So 1 minute, because I need to do something again. Right, we're back on. Put my headset on. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. So, as you may already know, I have a video premiering later on. And that's going to be like my last one for the weekend because of, I have the weekends off from YouTube, unless I'm streaming. So yeah, we're going to be having a look at some of the tasks. I think it's my like rarish planes coming in. We have that. 321. you have to go right down to the bottom. Oh, that's a nice one. That's a good one. Here we go. Yeah, that Global 6000, I think it was like it was a type of, it was like a Volkswagen plane, because I was watching it on Think Planes' stream, and like I was watching it, and it was like a Volkswagen private jet, and like I'd never seen it before. Emirates, Qatar, more Emirates, and then that last one in Aviation Express. Ooh, that's an interesting one. Paramount plus Star Trek livery. That's a pretty interesting one. You're gonna want to check that out. So going up here. There we are. Oh, this is the Concorde that is in, what do you call it, the RVP hangar. She flies. Yeah, the Concorde, it was just so, I don't know what you would call it. It was just like, I don't know, it was like nothing can ever beat it type thing. Nothing can ever defeat his legacy, and that's kind of what this thing is like, I guess. But yeah, when you actually go to the RVP, you can actually see how big it is, and you can take a look in the cockpit, and you can see how complicated it was flying the aircraft. So many buttons. I mean, maybe it wasn't complicated. Maybe it's pretty easy if you actually learn how to do it. If you actually learned how to do it, maybe it would be pretty easy. I don't know. But I'm not sure. Like I said. And then in 2003, obviously they retired, and Manchester bought out. Manchester bought out one of those aircraft. Oh, did they buy it? I don't know. Yeah. Well, they succeeded in something, because in my Terminal 2 video, the one that's premiering tonight, it is actually, I don't know, I can't remember what it said. I think it said that they succeeded in the buying of it, and then it went into the hangar in 2003, and then obviously they built that hangar as well. Yeah, I can't remember the rest of it, but it was pretty something, really something. So, let me just take a look at something. Yeah, let me just go back to this. There we go. Back in '69, That'd be 1969. I had been playing spotter for several years, and like many boys my age, I frequented the terraces at Ringway by bus or push bike as often as I could. Whilst aircraft movements were far between compared to years later, the excitement of seeing a new airline or aircraft or airline visiting Ringway for the first time, without a doubt, could bring smiles to my face. Yeah. Talk of the terraces. They don't have the terraces anymore, do they? So that is the Concorde, how to catch a Concorde. It was like sponsored by Manchester Airport, was it? Down at Man. So 40th anniversary of Dan Air DA 1008 Manchester to Tenerife North. On the 24th of April 2020 marked the 40th anniversary of the tragic accident of Dan Air Boeing 727 GB Dan, which crashed into high ground whilst on approach to Tenerife North. Following the narrative, photographs have been sent to us by Pill Blinkhorn with respect to the Dan Air livery at the time of the Tenerife accident, which was being introduced into their fleet. That is the livery. The aircraft, Golf Bravo Delta Alpha and I can't remember, had been delivered to Japan Airlines as a Boeing 727 JA8318 and was transferred to TOA Domestic. Dan Air bought it in August 1974 with its registration, became the flagship of their fleet. So, oh yeah, that's the aircraft because it's got that same livery on it and reg. Modified Dan Air livery increased areas of black trim, which are slowly being applied to the whole Dan Air's fleet. So there's another one. What's at Manchester? One sec, you guys, I'm behind the scenes. Here's my sound one. You guys on the main stream had a little bit of behind the scenes that I forgot to turn the recorder off. The livery had also been applied to the ill-fated Dan Air HS748 GASPL, which crashed into Nailstone in Leicester on the 26th of the 6th, 1981. Papa Lima was undertaking a mail flight from Gatwick to East Midlands when the rear passenger door became detached in flight, and in doing so became wedged in a right horizontal tailplane, making the aircraft uncontrollable. Sadly, all 3 people on board were killed in the accident. The AAIB accident report can be found on that link there. Is that the old livery? Oh, no. After the tragic 748 accident, the livery change was abandoned by Danair and a reverse modified version for the Arkia livery in which BAC 1-11500 G-BEKA had been operated for 2 years and was adopted. The final scheme as worn by 737-200 G-BJXJ. Although the airline was officially based at London Gatwick, it had a significant operational and engineering base at Manchester, where it operated charter-inclusive tour and scheduled services for almost 40 years. Danair ceased operations in 1992 following an initial bid by the airline Virgin Atlantic, which fell through. The airline was purchased by British Airways for the sum of £1. Lovely. Is that right? £1? £1? Is that... Am I wrong? That says £1. For you guys on the behind the scenes stream, that says £1. I'm sure that... Am I going crazy? Am I going crazy? One sec. Let me check that. Let me check that. I'll check that in a minute. I just want to do something first. No, not thanks for watching, guys. We're not ending it yet. What is going on? Why are they all showing up? I do not want that showing up. Scene 2. Your window capture. Display capture. And there we go. We're back. Okay. So, down at Man, on a personal basis, Peter H. I'm not Peter H. I'm not Peter H. Have many memories of down at Manchester. Their ever-changing and varied fleet, the unusual aircraft that passed through their hangar, taking countless BAC 1-11 flights with them to go on holiday. Their hot breakfasts on the London flights, they're always helpful Den engineers. The infamous Danair tractor calls over the R/T. The many personalities and friendly people who worked for the airline, which actually included my wife, girlfriend at the time, who worked with them as a stewardess in April 1980. How could we forget that tragic day of the Tenerife accident? I was working at Manchester Airport, and I could remember a good friend and colleague rang me from the duty office to ask if my wife was flying that day. I responded that she was, to Palma, and then he told me the news. Wow. That's pretty. That's really. Wow. Oh God. If you have any photos or thingies of Janet Man, Peter, I promise to add at least 2 or 3 each day. So, wow, look at that. Go through all these. Taken 45 years ago this month. Oh my god. There's a Pan Am. Boeing 707. All these look very look a bit strange to me, if anything. But you know, guess so yeah. Oh yay! I found out. Woohoo! Let's go. That's good. Let's go. Let's go. Shmee, shmee. Right. So yes, I've gone for 25 minutes, half an hour. I actually need to start doing something very soon because I'm working on a project at 12, so I need to start preparing for that. I know there's nobody watching, but I'll just do an outro anyway in case you start watching later on if you play this back. Anyway, one sec. Yeah? So guys, I do actually have a commitment now. So thanks very much for watching, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. We're off. Right, we're off. Yeah. Behind the scenes. Still getting that sneaky action. Behind the scenes. Put that in for the next one. Oh. What should I do for the next stream? No clue. I'll just put aviation talking. That'll be Monday's next aviation. Boop, boop. Monday. 19th, 21st, Monday 21st. Save that. I won't schedule it yet. Won't schedule it yet. And you're a lovely big bro. Oh. Right. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Right, you behind the scenes can watch until the very end, if you want to. Oh look, there's you guys. There's you guys, you're on now. That's pretty funny, right? So let's just take my headset off. So I've just finished the stream. So this is behind the scenes, getting everything off. Why am I watching my own stream? Right, get OBS up. There we go, take that one off now. Take that one off. If you are watching, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, maybe put a little hello in chat. We have just finished the stream. Just make sure all these are working. Thanks for watching. Starting soon. I like the transition. Wait, switch that one on. That's pretty. No, I don't want the fade. No, actually I do want the fade because that's the only one I can do. Yeah. Take that one off. Scene 1, scene 2. Take that one off. That one should be okay. Mic off. Virtual camera. Media source. I don't actually have a media source. Property. Browse. Fuck. Oops, sorry. Put this one in. Yeah, right. Oh yeah, put that on. I'll put that on for the next time, just to prank everyone, pretend like I'm at the airport. Alright, that's all good. OBS isn't down, is it? No. OBS isn't down. Everything's checked. Put that one on for next time. There we go. Yeah, right. Go back to scene 1. Right, yeah, you behind the sceners. You behind the sceners are done now as well. Oh look, there's me on the window. Not the window, bloody hell. On the window. Hi, me on the laptop. The laptop. I just need to take this cable out. Over the top it goes. And it goes. Also, you're being held up by a Model F1 car. That's how crap my setup is. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching the